Heats have fallen often and very early in the German Open this year. The number 3 seed Patrick McEnroe, in fact, gone in only the second round. Richard Krajicek.
Yeah, Richard Krajicek, the Wimbledon champion, just not in any kind of form here earlier in the week. Conditions very slow, very cold day. This one going up against Medvedev, and Medvedev, some great down-the-line shots. One right there. You see him, he kept his sweatpants on, but he was on a roll, and Krajicek had no answers for Medvedev in this match.
It was only 45 degrees. There was a light drizzle as well. Real difficult to come back in matches like that.
Well, definitely. And Medvedev just played solid baseline tennis. He's done really well here in the past, won 2 German Opens, and Krajicek was just completely out of it. Easy win for Medvedev, 1-1.
Nobody anticipated a 1-1 win for Medvedev, as both players talked about it after the match.
Yeah, not serving so well. Conditions were also very difficult. It was, the court was heavy from the last couple of days, and also while we were playing, it was still raining, so it makes the balls a little bit heavier also. So it was very difficult to play my game, to play serve and volley, and yeah, a combination of things. And he started to play better when when he saw that I wasn't playing so well. He got more confident. He was going for shots, and he was making them also.
Well, I thought that the conditions were favoring to me. The court was slow, the balls were heavy. I was hoping that his first serve will not be as effective as it is indoors or hard court. And I thought I played well on my serve. And the court was a bit slippery. He couldn't really come in as often as he probably would like. And the score was convincing, but the game itself was not.
The conditions continue to be the same for our featured match on ESPN yesterday. In the near court, the number 10 seed, Felix Mantilla, facing the number 8 seed, Boris Becker. Very heavy ball. Clay court specialist like Mantilla really took advantage of it, Patrick.
Well, definitely. So you can see Becker plays a good point here, but he's got to get to the net. And you can see him way behind the baseline throughout most of that point. And that's not where Becker likes to be. And of course, coming off the layoff, Boris is trying to regain his form. The wrist injury seems to be 100% healed. He wants to get some few matches, and the crowd was really getting on his side in this match. A great first set. Went to the tiebreak.
That last shot gave our viewers an idea of how chilly it really was out here yesterday. And Felix Mantilla started to pick up the pace towards the end of the first set. Now, Boris Becker did have a slight edge in the tiebreak, but Mantilla, again, very resilient.
Well, Becker was up 4-1 in the tiebreak in the first set. Here's a point from the breaker. But Mantilla, as you can see, can run a lot of balls down. Good little dropper there from Becker and a great stab. But it's 6-all in the tiebreak, Joel, in the first set. They actually walked off the court because of rain. You can see Boris here saying, hey, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Let's go into the locker room.
So after a short rain delay, they came back out. Sunshine, believe it or not, from one of the few times this week. And at the very first point of the tiebreak, a broken string for Becker.
Yeah, Becker broke his string at the 6-all point, and that really cost him the set. Excuse me. And then from then on, Mantilla started to be more aggressive, as we saw right there, and take it to Becker, and really dominated the second set, winning it pretty easily at 6-2 to defeat Becker and move into the quarterfinals, Joel.
Boris Becker, though, looked like he's back with the wrist injury. He cracked some great forehands despite the loss to Felix Mantilla as he prepares, like Mantilla, clay court specialist, for the French Open, just about 3 weeks away. Talked with both players, got their feelings after the match on Stadium Court.
Well, I think that in the beginning of the match, I was a little bit nervous because there are a lot of spectators. But when the match was happening, I feel very well and I had a lot of confidence, and when I won the first set, I was very confident and I can win the match.
I think the first set was really important to both players. You know, it was a very tough first set, but unfortunately I had a string break at 6-5 at my set point, and another string break, brand new one at 6-all. And that's, you know, that's after you struggle for an hour, that's really frustrating to be able to lose just like that. And then he gets confident. He started to play like in the first couple of games of the first set. And, you know, I just wasn't able to play with him that type of game. And then he just played better in the second set and he deserved to win. But I thought the first set decided the match.
So the number 8 seed, the native of Germany, gone. The number 1 seed, the Austrian, about to go.
Well, the king of clay the last couple of years, Thomas Muster, but it's been a struggle this year for him on the clay, going to get up against Arazi, the young Moroccan, incredible talent coming up on the tour. Muster, of course, having a great year on the hard courts, winning at the Lipton, but in this match, he was really out of position. As you can see, Arazi moving him around the court, taking the ball early, and finding the openings against Muster. Completely dominated Thomas Muster in this match. Coming to match point here in the second set, another ace for Arazi. Quick match, 6-2, 6-1. And here's what Arazi had to say about his win against Thomas Muster.
I watched him 2 weeks ago. It was in Monte Carlo, and he lost against Santoro. So I watched him a little bit, and I tried to have the same tactic than Fabrice, and to slice a lot, to change the direction, to move him a lot without rhythm. So it works. I mean, today it was good.